What's going on, everybody, and welcome to I guess the second week of this 50k challenge. We're in some gold buys here off the 1 minute, looking at this 13 EMA break, this 50 EMA break, and looking for some sort of continuation to the upside. I'm not risking a lot. I think my risk is $170, so it's not a lot if it does go and hit my stop loss, which I feel like it's gonna. But that's what I'm looking at currently. Oh my god, Nasdaq would have been perfect too. Look at this, would have hit my 1-to-1 by now. Nasdaq more so in a range, and this could be a break and retest if it gives me some sort of retest model, but we're in gold buys. To be honest, I'm just gonna wait till this hits my stop loss or TP before I do anything. I don't want to take Nasdaq. Would have been nice. Nasdaq, yeah, right over here, take buys. Would have been in and out, but we're in some gold, so I'll bring you guys back when something does happen. It looks like we might hit stop loss, but starting off the week nicely. I see. Alrighty guys, we are back from the previous update that I made. We ended up hitting our TP. I did in fact actually close my position because I was trading MGC, which is the micro contract, and I went ahead and bought just regular gold contracts. I just bought one, and I got the same entry. Put my stop loss below, and as price started to shoot on up, I moved my stop loss to basically the low of this swing, and then I moved my stop loss right after to break even. And I targeted basically these highs, and I got out somewhere up here. I believe this was for a 1 to 3 risk reward, which I'm pretty happy about. I wasn't expecting that because price started to bounce back, and I thought it was going to come and hit my entry and take us out at break even. Price ended up hitting our full TP, so we are starting off the week pretty strong. I went ahead and basically blocked myself from being able to trade anymore, so I don't make any stupid decisions or stupid mistakes. And try to pass this challenge. So yeah, I will bring you guys back to tomorrow, which will be Tuesday. See you guys soon. Bye-bye. What's going on, everybody, and welcome to week 2, day 2 of this challenge. It is currently Tuesday, 9:12 a.m. and I'm looking at some Nasdaq plays to the upside. We can see that the 50 and the 200 are kind of they're a bit flat, but price is above them. I was looking for price to kind of come back and retest here, and then for it to close above the 13 for us to continue to move to the upside. So we will see what happens. I'm hoping it closes strong, and then I'll take an entry position. If not, I'll wait till New York Open to see if there's an opportunity there. But yeah, I'll bring you guys back when I do enter a trade. Alright guys, we're in some Nasdaq buys here. Seeing what I basically kind of predicted out is that Nasdaq wanted to just come tap the 250 EMA and then get a bounce off of it for the continuation to the upside. And we're kind of forming this like bullish hammer candle, and I'm like, you know what, I'll enter this position instead of waiting for it to close. Who knows, this could go to my stop loss, this could go to TP. I'm just going to enter and hope that it goes to my TP. Pretty simple entry confirmation, pretty simple, you know, strategy that I'm doing here. Not risking a lot, risking 0.5% of my account balance to see what price ends up doing. So yeah, I'll bring you guys back when something does happen. I don't think anything will happen. I think we'll just trade sideways for a bit now. As soon as the candle closed, it closes below the 13 EMA, I'm out, bro. I'm not risking my account, the extra half a percent of my account, because it's not gonna close above the 13 EMA. I'd rather much wait for it to close above the 13 EMA strongly for us to get that continuation to the upside. As soon as it's closed indecision and below the 13, this could flip and go down to, you know, the stop loss. This could just be a fake out candle, if I'm being honest. This is like the, let me give people a second chance to get out before I go down and take out these lows. I'm not interested anymore. I will be waiting until probably New York Open to see what happens, because this is not it, bro. This is not it. I got out of this position, and I'm happy I did, because I have a strong feeling this thing could flip and go down bearish. So let's see what happens. As you can see, this is why I exited the position, because I knew exactly how this BS would have played out. Literally closes underneath the 13. The next candle is a fake out candle. You see how I predicted that? You see how like I'm a god when it comes to trading? Like, I knew this candle is just a fake out, giving people a second chance to get out of their position before it flips bearish. I just saved myself basically a trade. So now I'm able to trade today. instead of not being able to trade. Look at this. It takes out both ways. It takes out the lows here, and then if it closes up bullish and takes out like the highs up here. This is why I got out of my position. I'm not gonna deal with this, you know. So I'm just gonna wait till something sets up, and hopefully in the next 15 minutes or so we get some sort of a candle closure in one direction or something that tells me that we're gonna push in that direction. I'll bring you guys back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, final trade of the day. I'm taking gold sells. I was looking at this sort of close below the 13 on the 1 minute time frame. As we can see, gold has been pushing up, and there hasn't really been a moment where it closed below aside from this moment. I didn't feel comfortable taking it here, and gold had the upside move still. We will see what happens. This is another time that we've kind of broken below, and we've closed a second time below the 13. So I'm gonna see if we can capture at least a 1-to-1. I'm in some gold sells, and let's see if this works out, baby. Again, 0.5% risk on the account. I'm not risking more. Nasdaq didn't do much. I was actually gonna enter right over here, but I missed my chance. This would have been the winning trade for me. Would have caught a nice little 1-to-4 there. However, as soon as this next candle popped, I was looking at gold, and when I came back, this thing was already high, and I'm like, I'm not entering this. I don't want to enter in this because then I'm not gonna get much out of it. And I don't know if it was gonna continue pushing up or not. I missed that opportunity, but we're in some gold sells, so let's see what happens. Fingers crossed that this goes to TP, but from the looks of it, it doesn't look like we're gonna hit TP here. It is what it is. If we hit stop loss, I'm done for the day. I'm not trading anymore. I'm gonna lock up my stuff and I don't know, go about my day. Let's see. Maybe this will hit my stop loss pretty quickly. All right. Well, this is just getting boring. I'm just gonna bring you guys back when something happens. Wow. Just take a look at this beauty right here. I was able to capture this entire move. 1-to-3 to the downside from gold. I'm so happy. We ended up taking a win. I think risking 0.5%. We're basically risking around $240, and we cashed in for around $680, I believe. Let me just check. $630. I did take a minimal loss from closing that Nasdaq position. So the day's P&L is currently sitting at $500, and I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. But yeah, this was brutal. Just waiting through this sort of consolidation, not knowing if it was gonna hit stop loss or TP, but it ended up pushing more than TP. To be honest, this trade I can't really break it down for you guys. It's more of like, you just need time in the markets to kind of understand what's going on. Like, I knew that over here we're not gonna break below, that it still had a continuation push to the upside, and when we came back down below here and we had this huge candle closure underneath the 13, I'm like, okay, maybe gold is wanting to reverse. And there was multiple factors that kind of played into this that subconsciously built into my mind, the different confluences that allowed me to take this entry. And this is something that cannot be taught. Unfortunately, it cannot. It's just time in the market with the strategy you're currently using, that you kind of pick up on some stuff in the back of your head that you can play it out. This is pretty awesome. Nasdaq still ranging sideways. I was planning on taking buys over here as well. Missed it again. Otherwise, this would have been another nice little 1-to-2. It is what it is. Gold came through, and yeah, I decided to exit my position here. Pretty successful Tuesday. I'll bring you guys back on Thursday. I don't trade Wednesdays, so yeah, let's continue this little win streak going. I'll see you guys all Thursday. Peace.